Hey y'all.
Hey.
So today we wanted to do kind of just a hodgepodge video showing you guys some things going on, exciting things and some fun things we got, and just a little quick update on our homesteading stuff.
Yes.
And do you need to show anything in the house?
Only thing we've been doing is plumbing, which is a lot, but it's not very exciting to look at.
Okay,
So
nothing in the house.
yeah.
But we're in the basement, so there's that.
Yeah.
For years and years and years and years and years, I've been wanting a Hoosier cabinet, and I've looked for them, and they've just been kind of expensive and falling apart and nothing worth buying. And an old friend of ours from a church we used to go to many, many years ago, posted one on Facebook the other day for sale. And so I messaged her and I was like, hey, I saw this Hoosier cabinet, and it turned out she was selling it for her mother-in-law, which was pretty cool because this friend lives like an hour and a half away probably, and the mother-in-law lives like 35, 40 minutes away. So she said, we actually are going over there this week, and if you want to meet us there, we can show it to you. I was like, sweet, we'll meet you there. So we got there, and this is pretty much an immaculate condition. They restored it, and everything on it works. It's so cool. And if you don't know about Hoosier cabinets, they were popular in the early 1900s, and they have, this is a flower bin. It's metal lined, so rodents and things wouldn't get in it. I've not actually seen up in it because I'm not tall enough. And then underneath here, it has like a little sifter. So you'd put a bowl here and you'd sift your flour into your bowl. It's just one of those cool things. And then this drawer down here, this middle big drawer, is a bread drawer. So it's metal lined as well. Again, keep rodents out. So you would store your bread in there. But it's really deep. It has a lot of storage. And the little niche upstairs in the house, if you watch any of the house videos, there's an inset in the kitchen by the island. This is going to fit perfectly, like measurement wise, into that inset. And I'm going to make it a coffee and tea bar. So we'll be able to put, like, I have an electric kettle and all that will sit on it. And then if they spill coffee or grounds, whatever, this is enamel. So you just wipe it up. No wood will get messed up, and it'll be perfect for that. So anyway, it's really cool. And I'm really excited about that. But then we were talking about canning and all the things we do. And this wonderful woman was like, oh, do you need canning jars? And I was like, I can always use jars. And she was like, you can have them all. So let me show you what she gave me. All of these jars. There's a couple of gallon jars. There's some half gallons. There's some antique jars. There's some newer jars. And then all these baskets. There's 1, 2, 3. Like, I'm not sure if these are bushel or half bushel. And then there's smaller ones. I mean, just a ton of them. And these cool. I love these baskets. They're pretty cool. They'll be great harvest baskets. And then they had some old canning books. And while I know these recipes may or may not be tested, I still thought they were cool antique canning books. And my thoughts are I can go through, and if I find a recipe that looks good, I will then compare it to modern day safe recipe and then kind of do what I need to do. Because a lot of things you just need to add lemon juice to make them acidic enough, that sort of thing. So I'll make sure that the food is safe for my family. But I was excited to look at these old canning books and see what they had them. And even so, just to have them, they're just fun. But anyway, that was awesome. And one more thing, we got a cherry pitter. It's down at the house, and it's not an antique one. It's a newer one. And the other day, I was just randomly thinking, I really need a cherry pitter. I don't even have any cherries, but you just never know. And then they had one. And she gave it to us. So, and an apple peeler, little corer machine. Those are always handy. Anyway, lots of cool stuff. And we have something else very exciting going on outside, and I'm going to show you that in just a second. I interrupt this program to show you something beautiful. This is the first one off of that plant, and I don't know what it's called, but it's peach and pink. And then I have these, which the Ria Sombra, which I showed you last time. They're really doing great. And then just some pink ones. I pulled these off because there's a lot of buds on the plants, and I want the plants to be able to put out more and more buds and keep flowering. So I cut these, and I just stuck them in this jar. Check out these picnic tables too. 12-foot long picnic tables. They're massive. There's 2 of them. That's 48 feet of seating. That's a lot of seating. The people that bought the farm so they wanted to, the boys in them to build some, so they got the materials. Well, Derek picked them up for them, and Josiah and Jeremiah helped them, and they did them in half a day. And we have 2 giant, massive picnic tables up here, which are awesome. We've already been using them. We've been eating up here, and it's been awesome. We have 27 people, I think, here, and we were able to pretty much fit well, we could fit everybody. Some people sat in chairs just because they wanted to, but yeah, we fit everybody up here, all the food up here. It was great. So these are going to get well loved and well used over the years, and they're pretty fantastic. But that's not what I was going to show you out here. The thing that we were going to show you is over here. So we decided to move the greenhouse up here.
It's a little airy right now.
The windstorm we had, I don't know if we told you guys about the windstorm. I can't remember, but there was a really, really bad windstorm a few weeks ago, 2 or 3 weeks ago, 2 weeks ago,
I think
probably.
so, yeah.
And it blew like half the panels, as you can see, out of the greenhouse. Thankfully, none of them broke, and we haven't put it back together yet because we weren't really using it, and we knew we were going to be moving it. So I'm going to be starting some fall crops soon, like cabbage and broccoli and all those things. Actually, I'm probably going to start some today. And coming up, we'll be finishing the house, hopefully, before too much longer. And I knew that we would need, and all the gardens up here and all of that. So we went ahead and decided that we were going to move the greenhouse up here before we started any more seeds. So we're going to get it, and we'll show you where we're going to put it. We're going to set it up over here so to be ready to go. And then Derek's going to reinforce it because it does get pretty windy up here.
Yeah.
And he's going to do some reinforcements on it so we won't have to worry about that happening anymore. And guys are here working on roofing, which is really exciting on the house. But yeah, he's going to get this set up for me. And Emma and I are going to look through our seeds and figure out what we need to start today. I need to look at my calendar for what needs to be started right now. And it's so fun.
Yes.
I'm so happy that it's gardening season and I have this garden because it's just like, I feel just so happy up here.
Yes.
It makes me, I don't know. I can't explain it.
No.
So I had intended on putting carrots in this bed, and I don't know if I told you or not, but Derek and I decided not to. We put October beans, which are kind of like a pinto bean, in this bed. And because we decided we can just fit carrots. They're 16 per square foot, so we can just put carrots all over under stuff, like next to the tomatoes and over there, I don't know, just wherever we feel like putting carrots. And we don't plant them until the beginning of August anyway, so we have plenty of time. In fact, some of these beans will probably, well, these beans won't be done, but the green beans might even be done even if I plant a second set of green beans. So, I don't know if I'm going to plant a second set or not. So we'll see. But we'll have plenty of space to throw literally hundreds of carrots in up here. So I'm going to try another thing. I think I'm going to plant them over here in front of these tomatoes. And I'm going to grow Virginia peanuts. We really like boiled peanuts, but I have not been able to source organic green peanuts to boil yet. And I thought, well, I guess I'm just going to grow my own. And last week, my gardener was having a sale, and the seed packets were like $1.50. And if you bought, I forget what you had to spend, it was free shipping. So we had a few things we needed to buy. So I went ahead and bought the peanut seeds, and we're just going to try it. And if they do great this year, and it's a little bit late to be planting them. I mean, we're still in the window, but they're better if you can plant them early May. From what I've read online, I have no idea. I've never grown peanuts before. But if they do well, then next year we'll plan better, and we'll probably dedicate like a bed or half a bed to peanuts and see how they do. But it's just kind of one of those fun experimental things that we were like, hey, let's try this. So we are going to do that, and I just want to show you, we got the tape gun in for the tomatoes that I was talking about in my last gardening video, and I've come through and heavily pruned the bottom of my tomatoes. But look, the tape gun goes around. It's not sticky tape. It's just like ribbon tape, and it has a staple, and it goes around them, and it just clicks together. Hey, Lydia, will you grab the tape gun, please, out of the my little seat? Oh, it's right there. I didn't know. I thought it was at the other end of the garden. So you go around, and you click it together tight, and you let it go. There it is. That would be around your stem. Super simple. And then you just lightly click it together so it'll grab another piece of tape. Well, it's a tape roll, but it'll connect the tape again. And then you just keep doing that. So we went around and it comes with like 20 rolls of tape, obviously different colors. We got blue tape, and we've got red tape, and I think there was some yellow and green tape in there maybe. But anyway, this thing is pretty spectacular. It's way easier than zip ties or twine or any of those things that we've used in the past. And it's kind of fun to use. So that's also a factor. I told you this was a hodgepodge video. We were trying to do a lot of things today. It's a really pretty day, and Derek's got more to do on the house this week, but today we're kind of trying to take some time to get some of these few little loose ends tied up so that while he's working on the house this week, I can be working on the garden, doing things that I don't need his help with. So over here is where we're going to put the orchard. We have all these trees. That Amy got some trees. I have trees, and yeah, I'm going to keep mine in pots still, but we're still going to bring them over here. And this area back here is what we've decided right now will be the orchard. And the camper will be there for now, but eventually when the house is done and people aren't staying in it for while the house is being worked on or using it, we have a bathroom and using it and all that. The camper will leave, so it won't be there forever. So we decided we're going to put the orchard in a circular formation. So Derek's going to stake the middle and run a string so everything is evenly spaced, and come out and plant the trees out here, and then we'll set our buckets out here too with our trees in it. So they'll all be in one place. If they need watered, we can water them all where they are. And I think it'll look really nice. It's going to be cool. And eventually when it grows up, it'll be beautiful over here with the trees. So, but as you can see, this area hasn't been grazed in a long time and it needs some love. It's got a lot of stickweed and things like that in it. So Derek is over there currently hooking up the bush hog on the tractor. And they're going to come over here and bush hog this whole section so that we can, I don't know that we're not going to plant the trees today, but it will be ready for us to plant the trees. And we just kind of get a better visual of how it's going to look cleaned up and mowed over here. So that's another thing we're doing today. And then he's going to get going on the bush hogging. And then in a little bit, he's going to set the greenhouse up. It's going to be set up over here. We'll show you right where it's going to be set up. But I just wanted to kind of let you guys know what else we were doing over here. And it's really exciting to see all these things coming together. There's just like all these things we wanted to do for a long time and thought about, and actually getting to put them to action and do them is really, really exciting. I was going to say super exciting, but I always say super exciting, so I said really exciting. But now I'm saying super exciting anyway, so whatever. That looks a lot better.
Yeah.
It's like it's Monday, but it feels like Transformation Tuesday.
Maybe we'll plant orchard tomorrow and it'll be Transformation Tuesday.
Maybe. We'll see.
Probably not, though. I need to get this
We do
house
need to
finished.
we do need to get some of those trees that are in the 5-gallon buckets do need to be planted out sooner rather than later, but
we've got time.
We have time, so it's not going to hurt them to stay in the buckets a few more days. But yeah, the girls are back here looking for some ripe black raspberries. They're just on the cusp of all coming into being ripe at one time, but there's a few here and there, so
it's like 3 out of 10 maybe right now.
Yeah, so I'm hoping to get a big batch of them. When they're all ripe, we'll pick a bunch, and I want to do black raspberry ice cream because it's really good. Homemade ice cream.
Black raspberry cobbler.
Ooh, yeah.
With ice cream.
There's tons of wild black raspberries around here, and we also have a lot of red raspberries or wine berries, whatever you want to call them.
That was bothering me.
Big rock. We've been, a lot of people call them different things, but anyway, we have a ton of those, and they are probably a good few weeks out from being ripe to a month out even. Yeah. So, but that's okay. But anyway, this looks awesome, and I guess it's on to getting the greenhouse moved and set up. And Emma and I need to get motivated to start seeds here in a minute. We've been relaxing while you were doing all this.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
Now I'm ready for lunch and a nap.
I can relax while y'all start seeds.
It's true.
Yep.
So, all right, let's get the greenhouse set up. Well, it's the next day.
It is.
Is your microphone on? Mine's on.
I think it is, yeah.
Okay, good. Sometimes we forget to turn them on. It's the next day. Yeah, me. I don't know if you've ever forgot. Anyway, and we got the greenhouse moved over here. We actually did this
give
yesterday.
It a different view.
We kind of petered out last night and didn't get everything done we wanted to get done.
Yes.
You took rebar and drove it really deep in the ground and anchored it with screws so that it won't go anywhere because it's really windy up here. And he's going to do some more work on securing the panels so they won't blow off, but that's not today. That'll be another day. Hopefully we don't get any windstorms before then. And then we did start, Emma and I started a bunch of seeds. She started some Jack B. Little pumpkins, which are those itty bitty cute pumpkins. She's hoping to sell some this fall. And then a couple of other tomatoes that she wanted to start. It's a little late for tomatoes, but there were a few she wanted to start. So we said, well, we'll just go for it and see what happens. And then I have broccoli, cabbage, more broccoli and Brussels sprouts. So we have enough to do 2 full beds of broccoli and 1 full bed each of cabbage and Brussels for the fall. And so we got them started and going. So by the time they're ready to go in, they should be nice and big, healthy plants to transplant out. So Emma has these. Look at these tomatoes. Are they not adorable? These are house tomatoes. She's got 4 of them in here. We actually have 1. No, she has 5. There's another one. She actually has 1 in the garden that's growing, and they're just really cute. These ones are already getting ripe. They're not quite ready, but they get that big, and she plans on having some in the house when we move in. She's going to take them in her room and have little house tomatoes in her room. She has a few extra tomatoes too here that she's trying to sell. So if you're local to me and you're looking for tomatoes, hit me up, because Emma is trying to get these sold because she has more than we can fit anywhere, and they need a home in the ground somewhere. So, anyway, I guess that's pretty much it.
What else? We planted something else over here.
Oh, I forgot about that. We did plant something.
You told them about it, I think.
Yeah,
what you were going to do.
You.
I think earlier in this video you said it yesterday.
Yeah.
In the yesterday's part of this video.
We went in today, planted peanuts along here. So we'll see what they do. I've read online it's been hit or miss success. One person said they planted 20 plants and got 1 plant and 13 peanuts. Somebody else said they got a bunch.
We've done that with potatoes before.
So we'll see. I mean, it's one of those things. The seeds were on sale. It was $1.50, so $1.50 gamble. You know,
we'll try it.
Why not? It's fun to try, and if it does great, then awesome. Next year we'll plant more, and if it doesn't, then it is what it is.
Yeah.
We just tried. So yeah, I think that's about it.
There is something going on behind me.
Oh yeah, the roof.
Like the roof on the 12-12 pitch is done on this side.
Yep, it's awesome.
So that's awesome.
Really exciting.
Yes.
So yeah, things are really moving along with the house, and the garden is just exploding. It's crazy how much it has
check this out.
grown up.
It is going on in the garden. Yes, the boys and I were over in the orchard area, marking off, trying to measure, and so we're going to adjust our measurements, but it's going to work out pretty nicely over here for the orchard.
Pretty.
Huh?
It's going to be really pretty back there.
Yes.
Behind the greenhouse and the garden, and the ugly camper won't be there anymore.
Yes. Be glad to be rid of the camper.
It's been wonderful blessing.
It has. It's still,
great,
we're using it.
It's an eyesore right now, just because my garden is so pretty, and then it's like, oh, it's a camper right there.
And it has to be there because we can tie into the septic right there.
So we can.
It's an easy kind of place
nice
to.
That all the workers can use bathroom. We've had company up here, and there's a bathroom right here. When we're out here, we do a lot of cooking out up here and hanging out. So it's been great.
We can wash your hands with soap and water, and use the bathroom, wash dishes. It's been nice. I don't take a nap in there.
Well, I mean, if you wanted to.
If you wanted to, you could. Some people do.
Some people sleep up here, so it's been really great for that. So yeah, I mean, we might miss it a little bit once it's gone.
I don't think so. Yeah, I'm not going to miss that. In fact, I'm probably going to tear that camper apart and make it a flatbed trailer. I'm going to look at the framing and see if it's worth it or not. But I don't know that it's worth much money, so I could make a flatbed trailer, I'm thinking. So we'll see.
We'll see.
Yeah.
Picking weeds. Okay. Well, I guess that's it then. For real this time. I keep saying that, but we keep thinking of more things.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we appreciate y'all. Thanks for hanging out with us today and yesterday, apparently. We appreciate y'all. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, please go ahead and subscribe and hit the notification bell so you can be notified every time we upload a video. Give us a thumbs up so YouTube will know that you're enjoying this. Comment below, and we'll catch you guys on the next one.
See y'all later.